This question comes from AJ, who asked, when I was about 8 years old shoveling snow on a freezing day in Colorado, I wished I could instantly be transported to the surface of the sun for just a nanosecond to warm up. But would that work? What would really happen? Well, AJ, believe it or not, you wouldn't warm up at all. In fact, it would be the quickest, most intense trip you'd ever take. And here's why. Let's break it down. The surface of the sun is about 5,800 degrees Kelvin, way hotter than anything you'd ever feel on Earth. So even if you were there for just 1 nanosecond, that heat is way too much. But when a nanosecond is tiny, it's only enough time for light to travel about a foot. So what really happens? If you were standing on the sun for that nanosecond, you wouldn't even notice the heat on your skin. You'd absorb only a tiny amount of energy, about 10 to the minus 5 joules per square centimeter, which is nowhere near enough to burn you. In fact, holding your finger in a lighter flame for 1 second gives you about 5 joules per square centimeter. That's enough for a second-degree burn, while your brief visit to the sun would be 5 orders of magnitude weaker than that. But here's something interesting. You'd experience a flash in your eye. During that nanosecond, your eyes would absorb about a microjoule of energy. To put that in perspective, that's like briefly looking at a computer screen with your eyes closed and then opening them. It's a small flash that might seem like it lasts longer than a nanosecond. But that's just your retina cells processing the light and sending the signal to your brain, which takes much longer. But here's where things get serious if you missed the surface and ended up inside the sun. That's a different story. Inside the sun, where the temperature reaches millions of degrees, the radiation would be deadly. You'd be exposed to X-rays and other high-energy radiation, which would start damaging your DNA and heating your internal organs long before any burning would even begin. A nanosecond inside the sun's core would mean irreversible damage. So would a nanosecond on the sun warm you up? Not even close. In fact, your body would likely be irreparably damaged long before you even noticed it. Now think about this. If you can't survive even a nanosecond on the sun, do you think there's anywhere in the universe that humans could actually survive that's even remotely as dangerous? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. See you next time for more mind-blowing science.